guys.
Hey guys.
We're the Dorkeries.
The Dorkery.
What's up, Lady Dorkery?
Just got back from vacay?
Yes, and as usual, you get back from vacay.
We get back from vacay.
And
one of our many.
We get back from vacay and we're like, all right, we did a mail hold. And I sometimes wonder, like, does my post office person not like that? Because, you know, normally when you got a lot of packages, you spread it out, you know, you just a little here and there. But all at one time, that probably wasn't fun.
I don't know. Sometimes I think, like, it's maybe exciting for them.
Okay.
Because I just think, like, any job like that gets mundane.
Okay.
And then you have, like, this big thing and you're
Right.
like, what the crap is going on?
Today.
I got a big project today. The Dorkeries have come home. I got to get this right.
I'm sure that's exactly what they were thinking.
I don't know. You never know. It could just be like, and like, oh my God. And then there's like a fun story to tell about your day at work. I don't know.
So they were delivered on our front porch, and what's funny was I looked at the forecast, and I didn't want them to sit outside in the rain, so I like immediately text my neighbor and said, "Hey, neighbor, you know, it's why you always nice to your neighbors. You say, hey neighbor, can you go get those boxes and bring them into our courtyard under the covering?" And he's like, yeah, man, I can do that. and I saw I wasn't like spying on him or anything, but we get the notifications in the ring, the camera shows, and bless his heart, he's just like, I mean,
no,
you can barely...
your hands are up here. His hands were down here, and the boxes were up here.
And so, like, as soon as he was done, I made
Starbucks gift card.
Starbucks gift card. I was like, hey, you know, I know you were being a nice neighbor, but man, that was a task. But anyway, so we've got, man, there are comic books in here. There are pops in here. There are legends in here. There are manga in here. There's so much stuff.
We said all that to say we were gone for a week, and we have a month's worth of boxes. It looks like Christmas time, but this is how we roll because we're collectors, and we dork out and we buy everything that comes out.
We do.
And then we decide whether or not we actually want it.
That's
so.
Right. And what we're going to do a little bit different today, we're actually, instead of just boring you with box after box after box, and I know that's not boring, but we're going to even take it to another level. We're going to have topics that we're going to discuss in between yourselves. So it's going to be like, little coffee talk, I
already drank my coffee. I'm on to water.
A little water, you know, the throats are a little scratchy from all this screaming on the roller coaster
screaming.
We're going to talk about. So let's just get to the first box right there. We'll start off with this.
This box says...
Funimation. Are you a Funimation subscriber?
Wait, I've got a knife.
Okay, I'm sorry. We recently subscribed to Funimation, and I'm excited about that for the kids because there's some anime that they love watching. And we have kind of adopted little son that spends a lot of time over here.
He's not our son, but he's here most of the week, especially since it's summer. And so he's into Fruit Basket.
And I saw this pop up, and you know what? I was like, you know what? I get my kids stuff all the time, and they get pre-orders, and they get exclusives. And I said, you know what? I should show some love. And so I got him this Fruit Basket Funimation exclusive. I have no idea who this is, but I love the fact that it came in a pop protector.
Yeah.
Funimation 2021 exclusive. I'm going to try to say it. Shigiri and his dog. So
that we bought for... Cam Bam.
The adopted son.
Camjimin.
Camjimin is what we call him. All right, Lady Dorkery, first topic of conversation. Let's just come out of the gate strong. Let's come out and say non-spoiler review on Black Widow. What are your initial thoughts?
Oh my gosh, I was so.
You're just lost for words.
I'm lost for words. It was more than I expected.
Oh, really?
I had low expectations.
Okay, why is that?
Probably because of the delay. So many delays.
2 years delay.
So many delays. So our family has been waiting for Black Widow since Comic-Con 2019 when we got to sit in Hall H and watch all of the Marvel reveals from Kevin Feige.
Right.
And it's just been put off and put off and put off. Obviously no one's fault. But pandemic. And so my expectations were low. But I really enjoyed the movie.
Right.
I really enjoyed the new characters. I thought that they fused...
How do you like Florence?
I love Florence. I already had some...
She's my favorite now.
Already had some knowledge of Florence from her role in Little Women, but she did above and beyond. I thought Marvel did a really good job of giving us characters to love without our Avengers.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, because like the whole family,
right.
the whole family was. I mean, again, we're not spoiling anything here, but the whole family was really kind of cool to have to see that in that light. I love David Arbor. I thought he was awesome in it. Flo, they were all great, and I love that. Like you said, I immediately connected.
They immediately
to the family.
gave us a love for new characters. Not one time were we going, wait a second, where are our Avengers?
Right.
Because we were so in love with the new characters and their development.
And speaking of Avengers and Black Widow again, you know, she was in a scene with Red Skull.
Did you finally get your box open?
Yeah, and I did. So we have the first Silver Age appearance of Red Skull.
Ooh, that's
What do you
pretty.
think about that? Yeah, an old Tales of Suspense number 65.
Tales of Suspense featuring Iron Man and Captain America enter the Red Skull.
Yeah,
You'll thrill to battle of the what does that say? You'll thrill to the battle of the Titans when the new Iron Man fights the old Iron Man. Interesting.
Yeah. So another thing on Black Widow too that I thought was really good was the fact that the fighting, you know, it wasn't just Black Widow. I love the humor in the fighting. So it wasn't just Black Widow doing her normal fighting, but they brought in Florence, and they're like, and again, I'm trying not to spoil here, but you know, she did a lot of the things that Black Widow did in her fighting, and she's like, this is so lame. It's like, I love when people make fun of themselves in their previous fighting.
So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to link to our video from the Marvel panel in 2019.
Yeah, San Diego Comic-Con. What year was that?
2019.
Wow, so it's been 2 years.
It has been, and this is kind of a different video because the footage that we have isn't that great because we were in the back of Hall H, even though we camped out.
But we were there.
And this is more of our experience as a fan than it is like I watched this on the news. Like,
have you ever got anything in Trader Joe's package?
I think there's currently like 7 views on that Hall H video from the Marvel panel. But if you want to see how our family camped out for it and experienced all of those Marvel announcements in 2019, go back and watch it. And the Black Widow reveal is in there as well. And you'll hear our family freaking out as well as thousands around us.
All right, so this is a fun little package right here. I wasn't expecting to be wrapped up that way, but here's what we do.
I love that this looks like it came straight out of a thrift store.
We ask everybody that we buy stuff from, especially comic books, we ask for them to send it in a box. And a lot of times we catch them off guard, especially if you're buying comics from someone who doesn't normally ship comics. I mean, a lot of times I'll get, I always ship in a Gemini mailer, but this one, as you saw, was in a Trader Joe's bag, and it was inside like they bought the box from the post office, and it was just kind of funny because, you know.
So that means this is somebody that just had books.
This is not in a
normally
normal
sell
bags
them.
and boards, but this one is Daredevil number 13, and they tried to charge $45 for that at one time. That is the first, the Khazar origin. That's interesting. The first Gladiator. These are in pretty decent shape for their age. These were the throw-ins because these weren't what I was really after in this lot. You'll see in a second what I was really after. Here's the Plunderer. I'm liking the conditions of these. Ooh, number 12. This is his second appearance of Khazar. That's nice. That looks really good.
I feel like these were definitely red, though.
Yeah, of course. Oh, they're from the 60s. They're Silver Age. Here's one from 79. I've had this in a CGC before. We sold this slab in one of our mystery boxes, and this one's in pretty high grade. I'll take a look at it later. But here's the main reason I got this, and I'm excited to have this because this is heading off pretty quickly to a good friend of ours. We noticed that there was an issue with one of our comics and our mystery boxes, and the Dorkerys like to do what's right, and so we have replaced that because we didn't know anything about it. There was something weird going on in the back of it. And we have a Spider-Man 122 in much better shape than what the one that we sold is. And this is going free to our friend Rob, Fat Stacks of Comics.
Whoop,
So
whoop.
Look at that, Lady Dorkery. That's in great shape. I'm really excited about that.
It's not mine.
So, what's that?
I said I don't want to touch it because it's not mine.
All right, next topic, Lady Dorkery. As I continue to open these books in these packages, what did you feel being back in the movie theater?
So I actually, you guys have been wanting to go back to the movies for a while, and I've been like, not gonna do it, not gonna do it, not gonna do it. I didn't want to deal with all of the seats being blocked off and having to sanitize every single thing and sitting in a movie theater with a mask on. But we're past all that, and we were able to go to Disney Springs Theater, AMC, and I was completely comfortable. Popcorn was amazing. Drinks were amazing. We did not choose the best seats, and I have made a decision for our family that we will not see another movie in the theater unless it's like RPX sound or something like that. I just think we're past the age of unless you're at a $2 discount movie, I think we're past the age of putting people in a movie theater where you can hear the person chewing popcorn behind you louder than you can hear the movie.
Like, I gotcha.
Technology is past that. So but I will say this. Usually it cost our family $100 to go to a movie pre-pandemic.
Yeah.
Post-pandemic, I think our tickets were $30.
Oh, yeah.
So I can't really complain about the theater atmosphere. But next time I will be paying for high-tech speakers because we could hear every single movement, every single person
every
made.
Popcorn crunch.
If they ate popcorn, we heard it. If they rifled through their purse, we heard it.
Good.
And I just thought Disney Springs AMC, I just thought this was supposed to be like a huge theater. Like, I just thought it was going to be awesome. This actually had 3 levels. It had a balcony in it. But you could hear every single noise anybody in the theater made. We'll never do that again.
So our kids are really into manga, and that's that right there, Lady Dorkery. That's for the girl. So I have no idea what Assassination Classroom is about, but she said, "Dad, I want to read this," and I found a good deal on Macari and got the first few volumes of Assassination Classroom. And maybe somebody's watching and they're like, "Oh my gosh, I love Assassination Classroom." I have no idea what it's even about, but I love that our kids love reading manga.
I don't.
What?
I don't know.
Does it look weird?
I don't even want to read it out loud.
Is that bad? This is another interesting, I feel, comic in here, and there's no bag and board. Again, I think this is what happens, though, because you get really good deals sometimes from people that don't sell comics. That's the good thing. The bad thing is they don't know how to ship or protect comics. So this is literally just loose and a Priority Express thing. But again, it was in a box because I asked them to. So it is in a bag. And no board, and I'm definitely disappointed that this is not, because I thought this was a really high grade, but hopefully it's still okay.
No board, just a bag and an envelope.
An old dingy bag. But again, this was a 9.8 that we had, and it's still in really good shape.
I could see where it could use some pressing.
Yeah, so.
But not bad.
This doesn't have any spine ticks that are color breaking, or at least that I can see, and it's a newsstand of Spider-Man Annual number 21. I love that version of it. We had a 9.8 of this, and we...
That was in our mystery box.
That was Erod 212. Actually got that in his mystery box, and Amazing Murphinator.
212!
Amazing Murphinator wanted it. I don't know if he ever got it, but...
Love you, Erod.
So, yeah, it's back to the movie theater. I think it's super important, too, just to remember that everybody's still trying to remember how to act in a movie theater.
How do we act in public?
How do we act in public?
How do we treat people? We're so used now to treating people like they all have the plague. How do we go back to being kind and courteous and not act like we're the only person in the room?
So, I think that, we're getting there. So, what do we got right there? Once you open that one, Lady Dorkery,
this
is a
from
legend.
Hasbro.
Yeah.
And this
cool.
is Marvel's Wild Child.
Yeah, that's
X-Men.
from Age of Apocalypse. So we haven't shown it, but we had the omnibus that just came out of the Age of Apocalypse, and I'm really excited to read that. And this is one of the characters, one of the people in the Age of Apocalypse, and I'm building Sugar Man. That's a
Sugar
Man Build-A-Figure on there.
Sugar Man.
And I got
get a little bit closer without a glare.
I got free shipping on that from Hasbro Toy Shop, and it was 50% off. So it was $10 with free FedEx shipping.
So we're building
Sugar Man. Sugar Man. All right, we got a Gemini Miller. We have actually a bag and board, Lady Dorkery.
While you get that open, you want me to show the next legend?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm excited about this one. This one is not half off.
Also from Hasbro.
But this is really hard for me to find in the wild. And
we have...
That's Riri.
Riri Williams.
Yep. There's Ironheart in all her glory. That's tough to find out in the wild. So for some reason, Hasbro on eBay put it up. and free shipping. And I said, yep, I'll take that so I don't have to look for it anymore. So excited to have that in the collection, and that will go really good next to her first appearance.
And on this one, you're building Ursa
Major. All right, we got a Silver Age book here. We got Captain America number 114 in Dorkery. And again, a lot of these books I'm getting to put in our mystery box. So our fillers in our mystery box, meaning our books that we throw in there, they're not rehashes of Spider-Man Booth. They're not variants that we didn't like. They're old books like this, like Captain America 114. You'll start a Dorkery mystery box, and your first book that'll pop up of the low value will be a Silver Age Captain America. That's just, that's what I like to do.
And you know what? That's just how we do it at the Dorkery.
That's how we do it. We don't, everybody else, hey, if you do it different, that's great. We just, hey, our mystery boxes, we want it to be full of old books that people just get excited about. And there you go. All right, Lady Dorkery, next topic of conversation. Hand me some stuff to open as well.
I'm going to let you open the comics. I'm going to open the boxes.
So, I think that's comics too, but that's okay. What did you feel being back at Disney and Universal at full capacity? Because we were just talking about
it didn't bother me one bit.
Yeah.
It didn't bother me. I didn't feel like the line wait was too crazy.
Right.
I didn't feel like I didn't have any instances of people being rude. And to be honest with you, when we went with mask on at 15% capacity, someone tried to start a fight with us for no reason at all.
Right. Literally
almost got chased out of the park.
Yeah.
Just because
everybody was on edge.
Yeah.
Emotionally.
There was no rudeness.
Right.
There was nobody in my personal space ever. I felt like it was wonderful. We had Happily Ever After back at
the fireworks.
At Magic Kingdom. We had Epcot Forever back at Epcot. So fireworks all nights. And I honestly never felt uncomfortable by the people.
It was great. It was like the heavy emotional discussions that were around were the ones that were around before pandemic. Why are you putting your child on your shoulders? And those people yelling at, we can't see, put your child down. I'm like, come on, guys. A little kid that's 3 years old.
He's 3, and we've been waiting here an hour.
Yeah, and he's never seen
me. Got here.
Yeah,
so he's gonna go on our.
And we go to the back. We're not those people that go to the very front.
We go to the very back, because our thought process is we can sit back here. Our babies, not our babies, but we bring other babies from our family with us. They can play while you all sit on the front row, and then they can go on our shoulders because we're on the very back, and they can see because they've never seen this before because they're 3. And then you just always have that one person. I'm gonna be honest. There was somebody behind us with their kids in a stroller, and they were like, "Our kids in the stroller can't see. Will you please put your kid down?" And we're like by the gate. We're like by the exit, and we're like,
"Come on,
no, no."
Come on. That's all good though. We weren't rude about it.
No, we were just like.
I have Green Lantern number 57, Lady Dorkery. Look at that Silver Age. That's in great shape too. Very clean.
I'm just playing with peanuts, if anybody's wondering.
What is going on over there?
I don't know.
Ooh, this
it's really therapeutic.
This one's probably like a
All right, we're at 20
range.
minutes, Drew.
That's okay. It's going to be really long.
We got to go.
Here's the thing. I love hour-long videos because here's what I do. I watch y'all's hour-long videos. I clean the kitchen. I pause. I come back. There's a great features on YouTube.
Thank you,
where you
all
pick
of
up.
you. Thank you, all
so
you.
If you make it to the very end,
who give my husband something to do when I clean.
Tell us what the very last package is at the very end, and put it in the comments. And if you do that, maybe we'll do a giveaway. How about that, Lady Dorkery?
I love that.
I'll do a giveaway. If you put in there what the very last package we opened is.
Can't they just fast forward to the end?
Shut up, Lady Dorkery. Be honest about it. I'm giving away my stuff. So you do that, and then
there's peanuts at the bottom.
Whoa, this is great on this, guys. I don't know if this one's going in the mystery box. These are nice.
Is this bothering you?
Yeah. Here's the thing. People hate packing peanuts. They complain about it. I don't care. Here's why people don't like packing peanuts. They have dogs.
Do you smell that, though?
And the dogs try to eat them.
Do you smell this?
We don't have dogs.
When I throw it in the air, it smells like old comics. Watch.
Oh, I like
Ready?
it. Were there comics in there?
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it. Oh, old comics. Oh! This is a biggie, Lady Dorkery. This is probably one of, if not the most expensive books in this lot. So we'll put that one on the bottom. We have, okay, this wasn't in there, but I guess this is a nice little freebie, and I'll take it. You know, they said, here's Amazing Fantasy number 13.
They say her.
I don't know what reprint that is, but I love it. Thank you so much for that one for free. Submariner number 29. Little Silver Age Submariner goodness. You know anything about Submariner, Lady Dorkery?
I do not.
He's coming to supposedly Black Panther number 2. Wakanda Forever. We got number 17. And Mylar, thank you very much for that. Number 4. These are in great shape. We've got number 2. Number 2.
That one has a stamp on it.
Yep, I love stamps. And then, yep, I know what you're thinking. Is it in there? It sure is, and the reason I bought it. Wow. Submariner number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is probably going in the Go Dork Yourself mystery box. For you to get a chance to get your hands on a Submariner number 1. Woo! That's good.
Okay, Drewby, I have a package from Amazon.
Okay.
And
is it a pop?
It is a pop. It had one strip of bubble wraps in it.
Okay.
I'm checking out the box before I show the thing.
I already see stuff on the bottom.
I know. Okay, there is a small tear on the bottom, but it's not as bad as Amazon usually is.
Yep.
But this is Star Wars.
Nope, a big crease on the side. That's going back.
Oh, yeah. There's right there.
Yep.
You guys see it?
I don't know what it... I mean, here's the thing.
Amazon does not ever do good.
I've got to stop buying pops from Amazon.
I've tried to ask them because they get disappointed every time their pop comes in from Amazon. They go,
They just don't care.
The disappointment is like overwhelming because they never.
And I imagine their returns at Amazon have got to be insane. They just don't pack them.
They put them in a ginormous box.
Ginormous with no
protection.
No protection. It just
here's
goes
what we
on.
have. I don't like disappointment, so I'm moving on. If I feel disappointment, I like to just keep right on trucking.
That's right.
Pop Star Wars Tech. Boop boop boop.
Yep.
Boop beep.
Bad Batch. How you liking Bad Batch?
Boop beep boop. I love Bad Batch.
Yep.
I wish it said Bad Batch up here. Why does it just say Star Wars?
I don't know. It says Bad Batch on the back.
It does. It does.
All right, so there's that one.
Another Amazon box.
I don't remember buying this, but whatever. Spider-Man number 127.
Raise your hand if you're not surprised.
Little Bronze Age. It says MK. Does this have a Mark Jewelers insert in it? That would make it amazing. And it does not. That's okay. That would have been amazing. But still in pretty good shape. I'm happy with that. Spider-Man 127. And I have no idea where I bought that from.
I don't know what this is, but it did come protected.
Oh, yay! Thank you, Amazon.
From Amazon. So we just said Amazon never does it right.
Yep.
So I take that back because this time they did a Funko.
Oh, that's the shawarma. So if you remember the sun. So if you remember the scene in the end of the Avengers where the post-credit scene.
Yeah, this is one of his favorite scenes.
So where they're at the shawarma shop.
Amazon exclusive.
So they all go together. He's got the first 2. This is number 3. So that's pretty exciting right there. All right, Lady Dorkery. We were at Universal, and they were at full capacity, and we rode their new ride. The Velocicoaster.
The Velocicoaster!
What did you think of the Velocicoaster?
Best roller coaster ever.
Yeah.
Ever.
That's a big statement.
Ever. I really wanted to ride it a second time. We were going to go back another day, but we kind of wore ourselves out, so we'll ride it.
We do that a lot.
We'll ride it at fall break, but it was amazing. It was super fast, super spinny.
Super spinny.
Yeah.
There's a new word.
This is how I describe things. Super fast, super spinny. I had my hair in a bun. So any girl that wears their hair in a bun, you wrap. Of
course.
Got several wraps around it. Completely, ponytail holder completely ripped out of my hair. That's how fast we were going.
Nice. I'm loving the freebies that I keep getting, Lady Dorkery.
This is a lot of books. This is one of the heaviest book boxes.
X-Men number 5. I just got this back in a 9.8, but this is a newsstand, and they were very kind to also throw in a Superman number 82. I remember having that book when I was a kid. That's very nice of you. Thank you for doing that. And it was well packed. and that is much appreciated. All right. Same with the Velocicoaster. I definitely think it is the best I have ever ridden. What I liked about it, without spoiling it, was the fact that even though you can see everything and you can watch like what's going on as you're walking by, you still did not expect some of the things that came at you. So that's what I like. That's what I loved about Hagrid's motorbike adventure, was the fact that
so many surprises.
There's so many surprises that you knew were going to happen, and even if you go back and ride it again, you're still going to love it. So
we didn't ride Hagrid's this time.
I know, it's okay. So this is a big Star Wars lot. We got Star Wars number 42. I won't bore you too much with this. Star Wars 44. That's actually behind us. So there's another copy. Oh, let's go! And this looks to be in great shape.
I've never seen this kind of box.
First Lando. That is high grade.
One of my favorite covers. I don't know why. Do you guys know why?
I know. And here's why I got, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, I saw this in here. They did not put it up front.
Hey,
it's a high grade.
I know that.
It's a high grade. Woo! Yes, sir. Oh, another big book. Man, this lot is a banger lot. There's 39. There's 40, which is the first Rogue Squadron. Bam. There's 38. 37. What a huge lot. 36. 34. 30. I love this cover. 35. I think I just sent this off to CGC because I feel like I had a 9.8 candidate. 33. 18. 17. Bro, if there's a 1 in here, I'm going to flip out. A 16. A 15.
That's why this box was so heavy.
I know, right? A 14. A 13. All right, we're heading the right direction. A 12. An 11, 10, 9. If there's an 8, that'd be cool. There it is. First Jackson, number 8, a 7.
You're acting like you're surprised. You didn't know what books were going to be in here?
No. And 2 number 6s. So no number 1, but hey, there's a 42 in there, and it's high grade. So that's super exciting.
Let me clear my throat.
All right, what do we got? What do we got?
So this is from Amazon.
Okay.
This is how it was packaged.
Oh, lovely.
Nothing in there.
Lovely.
Open, however, I don't see any damage.
Yay!
There is a small little something.
Crease?
No, it's not even a crease. It looks like a fingernail scratch.
That particular one, I think he
right
goes...
there. But we have John F. Walker from Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I'm going right behind you. There we go. I like it. We'll take that. Did you like John Walker in Winter Soldier? I think that was fantastic. He is. All right, speaking of Disney Plus, next topic, and we're just at 28 minutes. That's not bad. And we're almost done. And so, Loki. I love it. I'm really enjoying it. But for some reason, Lady Dorkery, for some reason, and I just want to know, like, in front of everybody here, and I'm not throwing you under the bus. I'm just trying to get a good understanding. What does it say? Thank you. Why do you fall asleep every week in Loki?
This is sweet.
Why do you fall asleep every week in Loki? But you don't. It's not that you don't enjoy it. Is there something going on with maybe the score, the cinematography?
I very much enjoy Loki, and I am the pieces, the small pieces that I miss. I'm gonna go back and binge watch during the day when everyone's working.
Okay.
It is a very monotone kind of show.
Okay.
And it's...
So is there not enough action for you? Do you need more action?
I don't need anything. I love it just the way that it is. But you guys, every time that we watch it, it's 9 o'clock at night.
This is true.
And it's not every time.
And it's Wednesdays, which is a busy day for you.
Wednesday. We don't get home till late. We watch it after dinner, 9 o'clock at night. And yeah, I have a hard time not dozing off. I really have to fight. It's so funny because I have to fight all the way through the show to keep my eyes open. And then as soon as it's over, I'm wide awake. But it's just very monotone. I wouldn't change a thing about it except for the time of day that I watch it.
Right.
I need to watch it in the day while you guys are working, so I'm going to go back and binge watch it.
Yeah, I think that's what Loki's really set up for.
I haven't missed a whole lot. I've only missed little bits and pieces where I'm like, oh, I didn't know I was asleep. but it's a very dialogue-driven show, I think. It's not action-packed. There's a lot of fun things that go on in it.
That's what Falcon Winter Soldier was.
But it is a very dialogue-driven...
Yeah. I think that's why I enjoy it more.
I think it's fitting because when you think of who Loki is, I mean, anybody that's mischievous or deceptive is going to be very wordy, I think. They're going to want to talk a lot. They're going to want to manipulate things with their words a lot.
Right.
So I think it's fitting that it's a dialogue-driven show. I love it. I wouldn't change a thing. But yes, it's kind of like you remember how I used to joke about as soon as we get on YouTube and you'd start talking, I'd start yawning. And it's not because I don't love to hear what you have to say. It's just because hearing someone, it puts you at rest.
Yes.
And that's kind of what happens. Like, it just immediately puts me at rest.
That's fair. And again, it's not that we don't enjoy it. It's just I appreciate that explanation. I just wanted to know. I just want to make sure you were enjoying it. All right, Lady Dorkery, how's your summer reading going? We'll just talk that last topic, next to last topic real quick.
I think the last thing I was on before I got busy was Something is Killing the Children.
Okay.
And I also read Paper Girls, and I need the second Paper Girls book. I only had the first one. I really enjoyed that. I need the second one.
Okay.
Go to the honey hole today and get it for me.
Oh.
I'm on Something is Killing the Children. I think I'm like, I don't know how far I am in, but I am enjoying it. And then I'm in one of my other Thrawn books.
Which one is?
Alliances.
Are you enjoying it?
Yes.
I like this book right here, Lady Dorkery. This is the first Eye of Agamotto, which we actually pre-purchased the Legends Eye of Agamotto. And it's also the first appearance of...
The Human Torch meets the eye. Sorry.
It's also the first appearance of Doctor Strange's cloak. What do you think about that? And it's the second Dormammu, which my kids always make fun of the way I say Dormammu.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
All right, so we're to our last package, which we're going to have a contest around that. But my last topic of conversation, Lady Dorkery, is...
I'm scared of this.
Jay-Z has bought CGC. Now, I know, Blackstone, all that stuff, but Jay-Z bought
Not the
CGC.
company.
No, Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Blackstone, which is a conglomerate, is the big stakeholder, but Jay-Z is also a part of that.
Okay.
Because Jay-Z is actually a really great entrepreneur. I mean, he's a great artist. I enjoy his music. He's done a lot for himself, but as great as he is an artist, an entrepreneur, he's even better. A great investor. And I like people like that. And I like people that have those minds. And I am one of the few that actually thinks that CGC is going to be even better because of this. Because I believe when you put great minds who have great investor minds in charge of things and have a voice, that good things will happen. But as you know, Jay-Z has a song called Empire State of Mind. And I have rewrote the chorus in honor of CGC being bought by Jay-Z.
Do you have a voice to sing it today?
I will do my best. You ready for this, Lady Dorkery?
Thoroughly terrified.
In Sarasota, slap jungles where hairs are made of. There's nothing you can't grade. Now you're in Sarasota. These palms will make you feel brand new. Big bucks will inspire you. Let's hear it for Sarasota. Maybe not quite the tune and the melody, but it's really hard without the backup singers, which I was really hoping that you would come in there for that. But
Good job, Drew.
There you go. And I won't get copyright strike on that because I changed the words.
And some of the melody.
All right, here we go. The last package is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a Half Shell.
Turtle Power. This was really exciting because this was a guy, not exciting for this guy because he's selling his entire Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle collection. Ooh, I don't like that. Stop! So people just turned off because of that. But yeah, I like the fact that people, when they sell stuff, they get really excited that it's going to a good collector. And I told him, it's like, hey, we're super excited about getting these books. And he just felt really better that it was going to collectors. And so it's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventures number 3.
Your song reminded me of Dunder
In
Mifflin as a part of
Sarasota. These palms will make you
Dunder
brand
Mifflin is a
new.
part of Sabre.
And this is why I got it right here. Super excited to have this. He made me a really great deal. First Krang, first Bebop and Rocksteady, newsstand, high grade, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Adventure #1. That was the last package we opened right there. There's a lot of big books in here, Lady Dorkery.
If you don't let me put this in your nose, I have to put it in my nose, and that's not like
Give me my paper. We're gonna go out
No, we're not. I threw it away.
in Sarasota.
Drew usually sings better than this, by the way.
These palms make you feel brand new.
His voice
Big
is
books will inspire you.
Scratchy.
And there you go. There is an epic mail call. 35 minutes. But I think we did pretty good. We also didn't just open them and show you. We gave you topics of conversations. And if you made it to the very end, thank you so much. Please put in the comments below what we opened up last. And we will give away something, and that right there. Make sure you put hashtag
We'll
go
give away
dork yourself.
What do you want?
Hashtag go dork yourself with that. And then we'll do that. We'll give away something fun. And in the meantime,
Go dork yourself.
pew, pew, stop making a mess.